Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into an absolutely epic tale of survival, system upgrades, and civilization building in a prehistoric world. Imagine stepping out of your modern life and bam, you're straight into the Stone Age. No smartphones, no supermarkets, just raw, brutal survival and a system that demands blood. Let's track his journey.
So how exactly do you survive the Stone Age with just an axe and a mysterious system? Well, let's look at our protagonist, Chen. One minute the guy is literally just washing his face in the modern city, and the very next, he's transmigrated directly into the crosshairs of a primitive tribe. He's suddenly dodging actual spears and bones thrown by furious cavemen.
A strange new world. The system awakens. Dropped right into the chaos, Chen immediately realizes he's in a civilization-style lit RPG game where the stakes are literal life and death. A survival system activates in his mind, laying out some immediate, brutal conditions just to stay alive.
Looking at this timeline, you can see Chen barely survives his first 12 hours. It is a brutal gauntlet. He goes from dodging primitive spears in hour 1 to somehow fending off a massive saber-toothed tiger using just a campfire. But hey, earning his first survival pack boosts his strength and gives him a signature weapon, the mountain-splitting axe.
But there is absolutely no time to rest. After intimidating the locals into making him their leader, the system drops a seemingly impossible quest on him, 50. He has to raise his fragile 15-person tribe to a population of 50. Oh, and he only has 18 days to do it.
God of the primitives, upgrading the tech tree. To protect his people, Chen basically has to act like a god and fast-track human evolution to farm system technology points. He knows he can't just rely on raw stats. He's got to leverage his modern knowledge.
And he is single-handedly pulling his people out of the Dark Ages. Chen earns crucial points by introducing friction-based fire, braiding advanced grass rope, and get this, even kickstarting animal husbandry by capturing wild boar cubs. It's a total game-changer for the tribe.
The Black Bull boss, escalating threats. But of course, progression attracts danger. To feed his rapidly growing tribe and secure a permanent settlement near a river delta, Chen orchestrates a massive hunt against iron black horn cows, and they happen to be led by a terrifying, literal fire-breathing boss.
Now, instead of using primitive brute force and bone knives like everyone else, Chen completely outsmarts the massive beasts. It's all brains over brawn here. He coats wooden spears in a natural paralytic poison derived from local leaves, sets an ambush on a cliffside, and unleashes a coordinated high-ground barrage.
The hunt turns into this wild cinematic climax when the bull boss breathes fire, decimating their defenses and nearly killing a tribe member named Mia. Pushed to the brink, Chen pushes his body beyond its limits, cleaves the fire-breathing bull boss right in two with his axe, and roars this epic challenge at the retreating herd. But man, that victory comes at a brutal cost. Triggering that system overload left Chen physically wrecked, suffering from severe internal organ damage. He's relying on a single tube of hemostatic ointment just to stay conscious, and the clock is seriously ticking. He only has 11 days remaining to hit his population goal of 50 before his weakness is exposed to rival tribes.
Merging the tribes, the Coconut Grove clan. Knowing he needs to hit that target quickly, Chen sets his sights on a matriarchal tribe led by the intensely intimidating Queen Lisa. They're strong, they're cautious, and they definitely won't submit to a weak leader. So instead of fighting a war he literally can't win in his injured state, Chen uses pure, modern, psychological warfare against Lisa's brute force traditional leadership. He essentially has to convince her that his tiny, struggling tribe is an unstoppable empire. And you know what? He pulls it off masterfully. He dresses in the Black Bull boss's hide to look intimidating and to hide his bleeding wounds. He completely overwhelms Lisa's clan with a display of unimaginable wealth, literally showing off a mountain of meat and advanced wooden houses. This massive bluff secures their loyalty, merges the tribes, and even leads to a tense partner ceremony with Queen Lisa herself.
The Bay Clan ambush, a shadow threat emerges. Right as the unified tribes are finally settling down, a coastal group called the Bay Clan launches a suicidal rabid attack on Chen's base.
These water-dwelling fighters were acting like literal zombies. I mean it. They completely ignored defensive spear strikes and tracked Chen's people purely by the scent of blood. Pushed right to the edge, Chen actually has to sacrifice bleeding boar cubs as bait just to lure them into a trap.
So the crucial question is why they attacked. Well, after capturing the Bei clan leader, Hector, Chen discovers leaves on the attackers. The sinister giant stone clan had actually weaponized this hallucinogenic plant smoke to turn the Bei clan into mindless shock troops and sent them to destroy Chen's base.
Realizing the Bei clan were just victims of the giant stone clan all along, Chen spares the survivors. By swearing to help them get revenge, he absorbs them right into his ranks. This brilliant diplomatic move brings his newly named newbie tribe population up to an impressive 46 people, completing his system quest just in the nick of time.
Monsters and new allies, exploring the unknown. At this point, Chen knows the giant stone clan is a massive, looming threat. To prepare for the inevitable war, he takes a small scouting party north to grind some levels, find a legendary giant, and secure new resources. But things go south fast. The expedition instantly turns into a non-stop gauntlet of fantastical monsters. In the morning, they barely escape a corrosive, man-eating crimson kingflower. By noon, they are fleeing from his old nemesis, that saber-toothed tiger. And then by the afternoon, they're cornered by a massive, angry bear.
Cornered and desperate, the system triggers an emergency escape mode. Now this gives him godlike speed to survive, but the lit RPG cost here is absolutely terrifying. A permanent 33% reduction in his main stats. It's just a brutal, brutal trade-off. Surviving by the absolute skin of his teeth, Chen realizes the bear was actually poisoned by a rival group called the Mountain Tribe. Following his system prompts, Chen interrupts their hunt, stares down their powerful chief, and uses honeysuckle to cure the bear. This act of mercy earns him a powerful new animal companion that he names Shunda. Now here's the real kicker. While tracking the retreating mountain tribe on the back of his new pet bear, Chen discovers a massive bamboo forest, and his modern brain instantly realizes its potential. This bamboo is the perfect casing for firecrackers. Chen isn't just leveling up anymore, he's about to skip the Bronze Age entirely and step straight into explosive warfare. And that leaves us with a massive cliffhanger. Chen has successfully merged 3 tribes, mastered the brutal LRPG system, and is literally on the verge of bringing gunpowder to the Stone Age. But with the giant stone clan waiting in the shadows with their mind-control toxins, will modern cunning and explosive firepower actually be enough? What do you think his next move should be? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning the world around you.